Hey guys, EdogPlays here bringing you guys another video. Today we're hopping back into Attack Titans 2 for part 93 of this series. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fabulous day. Today is the end of the tournament. It is conclusion day, and I'm honestly fairly happy with our performance. This was one of those tournaments that, or I guess we talked about this a couple episodes ago. We're going to start crafting these mythic sets or these mythic pieces all the time now. Every tournament we're going to be crafting one besides the very last one. Because the very last one, that's when you get the bonuses. It gets really, really good. So wait to do those on the crafting chart tournaments. But I'm really happy that with our performance, and the one that we got wasn't too bad. If you guys didn't see yesterday's video, it was the all hero damage. So that definitely helps. Unfortunately, the last tournament we got the the melee hero damage, and we didn't have a single melee hero. So it kind of sucked. We didn't really benefit all whatsoever from it. So it kind of sucked. But I'm really happy with how we've done so far in this tournament. I'll go ahead and show you guys the results here. We got second place. So quite a bit behind first. I kind of knew I wasn't going to get first, honestly, once he started to fly up at the end there. But we still got, almost 400 stages above the guy in third place. So I'm really happy with that performance here today. Honestly, I don't want to thank it all to the piece that we crafted because I know they're not amazing, but I definitely think we got a couple extra stages of it here, for sure, right? Because, we're getting a piece of equipment that's way better than the one we previously had. So, really happy with it, honestly. We got 550 diamonds, 150 tournament points, something else I accidentally clicked, and then a few weapon upgrades here, some fortune weapon upgrades, everything like that. So, we did get some pretty decent stuff, and 225 firestones, which is super, super helpful. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. First of all, let's go ahead and prestige it because we just need to get back on the grind already. Getting 1 skill point, 32 raid XP, 10 firestones. Wow, okay, so they upped it. So the daily is 99. You can prestige up to 99 times in one day and still get the firestone bonus. I believe before it was like 10. It was either 5 or 10, and we would always pass it. So as you can see, the daily is 99. That's insane. I was wondering because I kept getting a bunch of firestones, from prestiging yesterday, and I was really not concerned, but really curious as to why, because normally there is a cap. So that's really nice. We got that. We're going to start obviously investing in Book of Shadows again, and we're going to turn percentage off and buy that, or we may as well just do max, spend max. We'll just do that. Book of Shadows is now 36%. So we did take a pretty big hit from this. I'm not gonna lie. It is definitely gonna take a little while to get back up for sure, but it's something we can obviously do. And we're gonna go ahead and claim this, and we're gonna start pushing again like normal, like this, and then we'll do quite a few upgrades there, and then throw that guy in. Because right now we don't even need Warcry. We're just gonna fly through these as long as we have at least one skill active. So let's take a look at this here. We got 5 pets and 250 raid dust. Yesterday's video we completed the raid. I was thinking of what happened. We completed the raid, so we have a lot of dust now, but we're literally just waiting on cards to pop up in the shop. So we'll definitely go ahead and take a look at the cards in the shop today because that's literally waiting on. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the raid. So we'll take a look at the dust shop here. We got Totem of Power, which would be nice to get. So we're going to pick that one up. I don't think we can do any upgrades. Fragmentize for sure, but really that's all we want. So we're going to take a look if Fragmentize we can now upgrade. So now we're getting this to level 6, which is going to cost 700 raid dust. So we're basically out now. So we got that. Totem of Power is only 1 card away from being level 5. So really, really close to that one as well. But there we go. So we made sure we looked at that because that was something that I really wanted to do for today, just because we have enough raid dust, or we did have enough raid dust. We just didn't have any cards. So we're glad we got that. We also got collect hero weapon upgrades. We got 15 diamonds from that. Guys, I'm literally trying to spend these diamonds as quick as I possibly can. Not as quick as I possibly can, but I'm definitely not holding back on the, buying pets and things like that. I've been buying as many as I can. But I believe we bought 4 of them in the last shop off camera, and one of them was 150 diamonds. So I'm not going to be purchasing anything right now. I'm going to be saving that for tournament. It's nothing really that good anyways. We got all damage, actually. I don't want to do that all damage one. Jaws is fairy gold. I don't want spell hero damage and all hero damage. So we're going to do all, actually, no, we're just going to buy them. All hero damage and all damage. We're going to go ahead and purchase both of those. We're not going to do the spell or the fairy gold because we don't really like to buy pets specifically for like spell, melee, and ranged, and also the fairy gold isn't the way we really get gold, to be honest with you. So we're going to activate all that, make sure we activate that before we're claiming that pet gold. We're going to claim another pet there. Our daily reward is going to be another hero weapon, just getting an absolute ton of them. And then we unlocked another ones. We're already at 2105 for Firestone. So there's still over 11 days left, basically 12 days left. And we only need to get to 3,000 is basically the max, and then we're working on the player badge or the badges. I'm really looking forward to this and to see how many days I can actually get trying to earn these badges, because I mean 11 days is quite a while, or 12 days is quite a while, but really we still have to get 900 Firestones. So we should have, my guess is going to be like 3 days to grind some of these, but who really knows. So we're going to go and claim this one. Is going to be 1 heroic weapon and 50 cards. Actually, that's maybe enough to hopefully do another upgrade. We'll have to take a look here. Go like that and upgrade this stuff. If we take not skill tree, I know we don't have enough of them yet. Can we do any upgrades? Unfortunately, we can't. We didn't get enough cards to do that. But I also want to go ahead and do our raid battles. This is something that I wanted to do kind of near the beginning of the video, but Monka, did they send out clan mail? Because I do not know where to attack on that boss. And if not, so they didn't, unfortunately. Let's see where other people were attacking though, because we can kind of just go off that. We can do head. Let's see if they were attacking the torso as well. So they were doing torso, head, left leg, right leg. Really, the only one that it looks like you can't hit on this Titan is really the shoulder, the left shoulder, possibly even the left hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use this on the torso actually. So because the head is really close to dying, our other one will definitely get it. Really, this isn't a specifically head deck, but it was just because of the, now I guess it really doesn't matter where we attack with this deck, just because before it was the biggest hitbox. So, not the biggest, but it was a big hitbox, so that means more fairies would fly into your finger, but now that they always fly into your finger, I don't think it really matters. Correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments, but is this a good torso deck? Really, any deck. Because now you don't have to worry about how big the hitbox is, because the fairies will always fly into you. But that's good damage, 610,000 damage. I'm really happy with that. So we're going to go ahead and submit that score. We'll probably use our head deck next just to get rid of the head there. So hopefully, someone else did as well, I think. So we probably wouldn't even be able to use the full deck there, which is a little unfortunate, but that is okay. Didn't get enough to evolve, but we'll go ahead and activate Warcry there and get him working. And we'll do this. Oh, we got another one. Perfect. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we should be able to evolve it. Perfect. Max that one out. There we go. So if we take a look now, we might as well use our head deck here. It's just going to destroy it basically instantly, so that kind of sucks. But whatever. It's not a big deal. I don't know. Yeah, it destroyed basically instantly. So I guess we're going for the torso. Probably should have done something differently, to be honest with you, but whatever. We're going to go ahead and do the damage on the torso. I really should be doing it on the fist. Wow, I really messed it up. Because I have Razor Wind, so I shouldn't be attacking someone with armor. Whatever, this was... I knew we were going to destroy the head really quickly, so maybe I shouldn't have even activated this one, but it's okay. I mean, this deck doesn't do a ton of damage anyways. It's our lowest one, so it's not going to help a ton. Go ahead and do that. 157,000, that is not much at all. 595 taps, though. Really good on the taps. Only missed 5 taps, so that's amazing. We'll go ahead and do this. Honestly, guys, following this, you guys have told me so many times in the comments saying that I should be using Artifact Optimizer. In the last couple tournaments, I have been, not the last couple, the last, I'd say 5, maybe 5, 6 tournaments. It has been so helpful. I honestly noticed, excuse me, that I do a lot of damage when I have the Artifact Optimizer. It kind of tells me, you know, it tells me exact percentages, but basically I just go through and I'm like, okay, so get this to this percentage and stuff like that. So I follow basically exactly what it's telling me to do, and it really does help. I'm loving Artifact Optimizer, as well as the skill tree build. It just, I said this was kind of a bad thing before, but it's kind of grown on me. I feel like I'm not so much playing the game, I'm just doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing to progress the quickest. You know, I don't really feel like I'm in like control, I guess you could say, because I'm not really making the decisions. I'm following guides, and other people are basically telling me what to do, and I don't mind that now. Honestly, like I said before, it was kind of annoying, but now it's kind of growing on me, and now it's okay. I'm happy that I can follow a skill tree guide, I guess more specifically. That one was really, really big. The artifact optimizer, it definitely helps. But I was kind of, not randomly upgrading things, but I was going through, reading all the descriptions. Okay, so this one, it increases attack damage. I don't want that. Oh, this one increases melee damage. Let's do that a little bit. You know what I mean? I wasn't being really, really done with it, but there was little things that I never really knew. I mean, before I wasn't a PHOM deck, so I didn't really upgrade that. But now, because I have the Heart of Midas Gold, we're going to go ahead and upgrade this a lot. So, it's just little things like that that definitely helped with the optimizer. Kind of opened my eyes a little bit more. Go ahead, continue doing this. So we'll go ahead and do that's torso. Yeah, let's go and do this torso deck. I just wanted to make sure we had Fragmentize on, which we do. So we should see some big damage out of this because we did just upgrade Fragmentize. So this could be great damage, to be honest with you. Because Fragmentize is a huge help in this deck. So if we can get, I'm going to keep redoing this until we get 600 attacks, because I want to see what the most amount of damage we can do here. Obviously tomorrow it's going to be a little bit more, the next day it should be a little bit more, because the more raid XP, the more damage you're going to be doing, the more higher raid level you are. So we'll go ahead and hopefully get 600 taps here and see what the most amount of damage right now we can get out of this deck. And I think it is going to be pretty big. 600 taps at 443,000 damage. I don't really know, I guess, specifically what we were getting in this deck before. I want to say it was around 420,000, so that's a pretty big increase there for sure. So now Fragmentize is a lot closer to Moonbeam than I'm assuming it was before. So we'll go ahead and submit that score there. And continue. There we go. Go ahead and play that. Activate all those guys. And do some upgrades. Honestly, guys, this PHOM deck, I feel like it is so helpful. Like right there, I mean, we're getting them back to back, but even when you get really, really high up, it still gives you a decent amount of gold to just, get another 10, 20 upgrade, and it just, speeds things up again. When it starts to get slow, you activate that and you get a little bit more gold, and it's like just picks back up, and it's really, really awesome. I love this deck so far, or the skill tree build so far. Absolutely loving it. For this one, we're going to go ahead and do this one. I only started attacking the left one, but as far as I can see from what people are attacking, no one said it in the chat, so I mean, I kind of looked it up, but I just kind of went what other people are attacking on. It looked like they were attacking the torso. I really hope they were. I know they were attacking the arm, the head, the right arm, the right hand. That's why I'm attacking this spot here. But I really, really hope they were attacking the torso, and that wasn't just, missed taps on the. They accidentally did it, right? So I'm really hoping that wasn't the case, and we're still helping out. We're not just making it worse. But we'll go ahead and submit that score. But that's really about it. We're going to go ahead and grind for the next tournament, which isn't going to be for a couple days. But I believe this one's going to be skill points and perks, which is going to be super, super helpful. We just reset the skill tree, and we need to stockpile some perks for the crafting shard tournament. So this should be a really good one to push for and hopefully do well on. But we got first in the last tournament, and then in this tournament we got second. We're on a really, really good roll. So I'm going to try to keep that up. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't enjoyed it and like to see some more Titans 2 videos, be sure to go ahead and smash the button and subscribe so you don't miss any more daily content. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.